Any plans tonight?
You're asking me if I have plans for after getting ambushed by Shroud and the Red Ring?
Ah, was that too weird of a way of asking if you wanted to make out later?
No. It was perfect.
Everybody, it's your boy Antoine here, and welcome back! We're back with another video on the channel. In today's video, we're here to give our thoughts and opinions on Dispatch. Yes, right. This is it right here. We got done the whole Dispatch series and everything else. I got it on the playlist. I got to work on the thumbnails and all that type of stuff and do some shorts and all that afterwards. But we're going to give our thoughts and opinions on this game real quick and then move on from there because you guys deserve to give them, your thoughts and opinions on the game too as well. It's been a couple of days. Sorry. I had to do something, outside of, YouTube shit, saying family life and all that. But we're here. Dispatch. We're going to be playing this. Well, not play Dispatch. We're going to give our thoughts and opinions on Dispatch. This is the last episode, of course. You guys will see it. I'm turning up the volume and all that because I want you guys to hear my voice and all that. So when I do thoughts and opinions on games and all that, all the walkthroughs I've done and give my thoughts and opinions on it, just let you know, guys know the volume, all that will be down for the gameplay and all that. If you want to go watch this back, watch the last episode of me playing Dispatch and everything else. But other than that, though, we're gonna be, give our thoughts, opinions on this game, and see if we go from there. Yes, it took me over 20 plus hours to do the platinum trophy and all that because I had to redo the whole game over and over again to do certain trophies and all that. And I did platinum trophy this game, Dispatch. It's not that hard. It's easy as fuck. You just got to go through 3 different walkthroughs and all that in order to get all those and all that. And I'm gonna show you guys all that in the end, how much hours I put into Dispatch and the platinum trophy and all that. Just to show you guys the whole dedication and all that. It's not hard of a trophy to do. You're just gonna have to take a lot of time in the world, and you have to deal with cut scenes that are unskippable and all that. So like, you're gonna have to deal with all of that. Just letting you know if you do decide to do, go for the trophy for the like plow trophy, for Dispatch and all type of stuff too as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give our thoughts, opinions on Dispatch and everything else. But before we do all of that, I want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout this series. Me playing Dispatch. That means a lot to me in this world. I do appreciate you guys so much for the entire, the entire supports of the game and everything else. I really thank you guys for all the support. You know what I'm saying? Because it means a lot to me in this world. And obviously, this game was like it got my attention when it first came out. When I saw a couple of YouTubers play it, you know what I'm saying? And I saw this, like some people compare it like to be like a Visible series. If you're a Visible fan, the anime series, along with some Telltale stories and everything else. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys don't know, we do a lot of Telltale story games in this on this channel. You know what I'm saying? We did the Walking Dead Telltale series. That was our first like Telltale gameplay walkthrough we did on this channel in the past. You know what I'm saying? And Life is Strange series, we do all of that. You know what I'm saying? So we are Telltale fans in here, and this is kind of similar to like a Telltale story series, but like mixed with like superhero, invisible type shit. So it's like a really big deal. So with that being said, like it's a very very big deal. So keep that in mind. So yeah, so this got my attention honestly out of nowhere. This by the way, this game it got over 2 million copies. Like as I'm recording this, like all the 2 million copies, probably got over 3 million copies. So I'm pretty sure that the devs who are watching this, the people who make this game, the actors and all that who make this game, I'm pretty sure they're gonna want us to see some Dispatch season 2. I don't know when it's gonna happen. But shout out to Roy. Look at this dude, Roy. I love Roy. Look at Roy fucking people up, man. Like he's like this dude. I think he was a superhero at one point, but then he can go on rogue or whatever. I don't know. But nonetheless though, we're gonna be be playing some. Obviously, we're going to give our thoughts, opinions on Dispatch and everything else. I heard it got also over 2 million copies. Like when I played this, I think it's probably over 3 million. I'm not so sure, but I do know that this sold a lot to the point where people are going to be asking for Dispatch 2 or Dispatch Season 2, whatever, for sure. And and we're gonna see what go from there on that one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, it was pretty amazing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you're new on this channel here, we do tell stories and gameplay walkthroughs and all that. We do stuff like this. This got my attention. Like I said, like when I first played it, man, I was like worried with all the amount of censor stuff like this. It's gonna get me like copyright, whatever, on or strike on YouTube. But luckily, YouTube understood it, and thank God, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I wouldn't be playing this if that were to be the case. But nonetheless, though, I'm just glad that I was able to play this. I know this came out in 2025, late or 2025 last year, so a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? I think around maybe October, November. I can't remember, but I do remember it came out around this time, and there was a lot of games that came out around this time. A lot of games came out around this time. I really need to go back to play those 2025 games before I continue on 2026. But late May is where the 2026 games that'll be coming out that I'm very super excited to play is going to be coming out. But hopefully I get more time into it. But nonetheless, though, there's a lot more like gameplay walkthroughs I got to go through and play and do whatever. But nonetheless, though, we're going to be talking about Dispatch, give our thoughts, opinions on it. You know what I'm saying, where the bad and goods on this game and something like that. Obviously, we're gonna see we'll go from there and uh, and obviously give my thoughts, opinions on it. You know what I'm saying, rate it at the end, see if we go from there. We always start with the bad, good, and then we go from there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's not waste no time. Obviously, let's start with the bad part about this. I'm just gonna go across like on top of my head because I did last time I did like my thoughts, opinions on walkthrough. On one last walkthrough I did, I literally thought thinking things on top of my head though, and I always forget things. But I'm gonna try to keep it straight through and not fucked it up this time. But what's the thing I did not like about Dispatch? I think the one thing there's probably two things. Well, one thing I did not like about Dispatch is that percentage little pie chart thing. The reason why I did not like that is because there are times, and I'm pretty sure if you guys are new here, probably don't know. If y'all see my walkthrough, there are times where this pie chart had this little like black dot little thing, and this little black little dot thing where they got. It was sometimes like the little it's like a pie chart thing where you do a certain little job you do, and there are times you'll start moving around and start going to a certain percentage and all that, whatever, and all that. Like say if you're like around like 60 something% or whatever, and you're more likely going to fail that job. You know what I'm saying? Like there's time where I literally in walkthroughs where I thought for sure I would get like 70% chance. Oh, I got this job. It's gonna be complete in no time. But then that little black dot thing started coming through, and then it started moving to the outside of the percentage thing, and it's automatically a fail. I hate that so much. I really did though, because sometimes most of the missions I've gone through, like they were some were failable, but some were like non-failable that I did not like. I guess that's the whole point of the game, like taking risks or something like that on the missions or whatever. But just beware if you do all those things, then you kind of beat yourself to punch, whatever. So I do understand though, but I hate that so much. Or there's certain percentage of of missions you do that has a certain percentage. Like you think that percentage is gonna work, but then when that black dot doesn't move in your percentage outing, whatever, you're completely fucked. Like they say, you fail. I'm like, man, damn, man, I hate that shit though. Because every time I fail a mission, I'm like, man, fuck, we messed this up. But it is what it is though. Another thing I kind of don't like about Dispatch too as well, and I'm just a big picky here. I did not like the fact that there's time, like running out time stuff when you make your choice and stuff like that. I really wish that they give us an option to where when you turn off the on and off, choices, whatever, thing, meaning that like there's like a meter where you have to make all the like tough choices, whatever. I had to pause it to basically try to make the choice here and there. But I would prefer if they would just like, like allow me to turn off the setting to where like a time event setting to where I could turn off the choices and then like okay I could make the choices without having to worry about running out of time and all that. They did not have it on here. I don't know why, but it just it's ridiculous. I don't understand why would they obviously do that because like I would prefer if they would just give me more time on the choices without having to worry about running out of time. You know what I'm saying? Then have to pause or whatever. Because I know some of y'all get annoyed when I do that, but I would just prefer if the time like they give like a setting to where the time events are off, and where I can just basically like basically without running out of time, I can make the choices as patiently as I can. Because I'm the type of person that likes to make the choices patiently as I can. I do not like where I have to rush to make choices because there are times and choices where I'm trying to listen to the dialogue of what the characters are saying, but because the timeline's like shrinking in as fast as it is, I got to make the choices or I have to pause it while they're talking and all that. I would love prefer if there was like a time event where we turn it off. Well, I turn off the time event that way I can list the whole dialogue, and that way that I can understand the whole, try to keep up with the story, but also understand the choices and everything else. Like, what I'm saying, try to, you know, try to, make the choices but at my own pace. And I hate that I had to wait to that. I really wish they do something about that, but that's just a little bit nitpicky and everything else. So, um, and it is what it is. Um, so yeah, that's that. But I think that's all the two of the bad things about dispatch that I don't not like. That's it. I mean, I don't see anything else. But those are the only two bad things I don't like. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, the things I like about dispatch, um, obviously the fucking characters, they fucking rock. Every last one of the characters. Shroud rocked. He was a really good villain, Elliot, if you want to call him. Toxic Man, fucking Phenomenal Man, Blonde Blazer, Prism, Punch Up, which is Jacksepticeye, aka Sean. Who else I missing? A Visigal, which is a Visible Bitch. Who else I'm missing? Oh, fucking Flambe. I love Flambe. He's so good. Sonar, Coop, um, you know what I'm saying? Malova, I love Malova. She's like my favorite female. She's like my favorite female character, and she reminds me of Life of Apex Legends, a lot, but a little bit more like she gets down with something. You know what I mean? But it's nor here, it's nor there. All the characters in this game play an absolute role. The actors play a great job. All the actors, they have all done a pretty good job of making this game really great and everything else. And it was just beyond to me beautiful. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact that they played a part really well, whether it's the villain side or the the hero side. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot to mention many more villains and heroes that did came a part of this whole thing. I do apologize, but credits to you too as well. And if you didn't get your name called, whatever, but you play a really good part of this game, and this game was amazing. The characters was absolutely amazing. When I first bought this game, I'm already seeing Mecha Man, but this dude named Robert playing as Mecha Man, but he's doing two generations off his grandfather, who was a Mech Man, and then his father was a Mech Man, but they got killed by Shroud, and then now he's like the third generation, like of the mech-suit and everything else. He gave everything, like his whole financial shit, just to save the world. It's absolutely amazing, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? It's absolutely cool, and I like the characters a lot. Like it really is like the number one thing I liked about this game. It's just so fitting. It was just so amazing, and it was just really good though. This game felt like more like a television like game, like television series rather than an actual like gaming. You know what I'm saying? Like it felt like more like television than gaming. You know what I'm saying? And you rarely see video games like that, including like Telltale type of video games like Life is Strange and Walking Dead or Batman Telltale stuff. We rarely see video games that feel like a movie or like a TV show series type of thing. And what this game did was it literally like made this game more like a legit like more like a television type of anime series you see on television nowadays. um, or on Hulu or whatever, Netflix, whatever, right? Rather than an actual game. And to me, in my opinion, it's absolutely like amazing, like absolutely amazing. Like it's absolutely super duper amazing. Like I like that, and it's rare for because I've been playing video games for over 20 plus years, and I rarely see game be like a television where I see game be more like a game. You know what I mean? And what this game represent is more like you can make a game more be like a television show at the same time. Because when I feel like when I'm playing this game, I feel like more like I'm watching. Oh, punch a toxic in his dick. That's funny as hell. Shout out to Jacksepticeye again. Um, yeah, it felt more like a TV show, television series, than an actual game. And if you're a fan of television series or anime and all that type of stuff, like I am, to me, it's absolutely amazing. And it's rare to see video games to be more like a television game, or television more like a television than an actual game. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, this has a game in this. Dispatch has some gaming into this where you do dispatch and call ups, whatever. But like most of the time, and I say 80% of the time, you're gonna be more locked into the story of Dispatch of Robert and all the superheroes and everybody, the villains and all that type of stuff, and in the in a television type of form rather than the gaming form. And I like that. It's super rare to have games like this in today's gaming. Like it's super rare to have a video game to be more like a television than an actual game. And what I experienced playing Dispatch, it's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing because of this, and I wish more video games come out like this because like you could mix a game into like a television type of ish, because like I said, when I'm playing this game, I'm more locked in on watching what's going to happen, the story's going to unfold rather than playing the game, which is it's rare to see that, and I like that a lot, and it's amazing overall. Um, so yeah, that was that. I like that. The story off the chart. I love the story so super much. Like pretty clear, day by like from the start of the story to all the way to the end. Obviously, Robert as AK Mech Man. He was obviously he used to be try to save the world for Los Angeles and everything else, right? But then next thing you know, oh, shout out to Chase for the save. That was super fucking amazing. Um, yeah, obviously Robert, aka Mech Man, used to be the like the third generation of Mech Man, tried to save the world. Usual, Mech-suit got shut down, got destroyed by Shroud, got the Ultra Repulse. He retires as Mech Man for briefer times. Um, Blind Blazer came in and basically offered him a job at Dispatch, where he takes these criminally ass fucking super villains into making them as superheroes. You know what I'm saying? And what he did was absolutely amazing. And what you do in Dispatch, you have to you basically guide your supervillains you're gonna be you'll be working together with. And not some supervillains. Like most of the time you'll play them like play supervillains and all types of stuff, but you'll make them as superheroes. But that's no here, it's no there. Um, you guide them into try to be a superhero to try to work together as a Z team and try to build the name and try to, do what's right since you can't be in the mech suit. Now, while that's happening, the mech suit is getting built up. Blind Blazer, obviously, he's guiding you how to do these things. Um, and you go out and do dispatch things while the supervillains, formerly supervillains, the Z team, cook. And they start to cook, and next thing you know, they start to do their own thing. And guess what? They start to kick ass, like you're seeing right here, which is absolutely amazing. Um, that's what they do. And you try to stop Shroud from taking over the world, try to cause chaos in Los Angeles, and all he wants the impulse to be more powerful. We discovered that his dad, Robert's dad, and Shroud has a connection because obviously, I guess there was a deal where if he helps to make the suit of Elliot, aka Shroud helps damn, they both flicked them off. If there was a deal where basically, where Robert's dad helped Elliot, aka Shroud, make the suit. Robert's dad would give him the impulse. Didn't get it. Shroud killed his dad. Um, Obviously, and they're trying to find out who Shroud is. Trying to get revenge on Shroud and try to stop him. And we did stop Shroud. Spoiler alert. And boom, that was it. So that's pretty much it. So I like that, and um, and it's pretty cool. And that's it. I think it becomes superheroes. You save the day and all that. I like it. It's pretty awesome. And honestly, I think if for what it's worth, the story is actually right there. It's off the chart. It's straightforward, and nothing else needs to be said. So that's pretty cool. Um, Another thing I liked about this game called Dispatch is is the dispatching. Get it because obviously this game is basically dispatch, but it's dispatching. I like how when we have to send superheroes in certain missions that we have to do, and there's certain bond that superheroes, well, supervillains, but Z Team basically, saying formerly supervillains, now superheroes. You get the whole point. I like the bond of how when you do a dispatch, you're bonding the Z Team into one team. You're making the Z Team bond together as one. You know what I'm saying? Flambe with Prism. Um, you know what I'm saying? My boy Flambe with Prism. Water Boy with Punch Up. Um, Obviously, Maluvo with Sonar. Coop with Punch Up. It depends on where you want to go with. Visigal with Golem. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of connections, center energy, and everything else. All the connection you play them as time goes on. The more the energy you put on these characters, the more the missions you send out to them to do, they're going to pass. And I like that because now that gives you thinking that I'm gonna put this character into this mission, that mission, and the more you do that, the more they'll be easier to do the missions. They'll be way more easier. Um, Obviously, they'll level up and do their abilities and all type of stuff too as well. Like the leveling up system play a parts to it too as well. Like everything when you do mission wise and everything you do it plays a important role how you can make the superheroes, the Z teams, of course, like super villains, Z teams, you know what I mean, like connect together and to make them come a unit to help you on your missions to make it easier. You know what I'm saying? And with this sit energy, where basically you combine this character with this character, the missions will most likely be like increasingly be more successful. You know what I'm saying? No matter which one there are. And then the abilities of each and every characters. I like Prism's abilities, where basically she and Flambe could go on each other's mission, right? Or any other characters, right? She could use like a reflection off her own self to carry extra to help out with the person she's with to do the more missions. Like it was gonna be some certain abilities like that, and all type of stuff. Lone Wolf, Visigal's Lone Wolf also play a factor too as well, which does an amazing job. And also Maluva's healing thing. When every time when a superhero gets hurt, she takes the hero into the to the like to her mission. She heals them. Like that's her abilities. Punch Up somehow if you get hurt, he won't get hurt to start. Sometimes if Punch Up gets like if there's a failed mission, Punch Up ability, well, he won't like get affected by it when the first time he fails, but the second time he will get affected with injuries if you do fail with him the second time. Like there's certain abilities with certain characters absolutely amazing in this game, and I liked it a lot with the sin energy and them leveling up as the missions goes on, and then you get some level up stuff too as well with the reviving, some little bandits to clean them up, and then some take a break stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's absolute to me. It's amazing, and I like that a lot. What they do with dispatching. They make this dispatching stuff very, very important as time goes on. And the more you start do successful missions on a dispatch, the better your odds of the better your odds of your team be more successful. You level a bit more. You help certain character get like more level up. You know what I'm saying? And you're starting to help them out a bit more and everything else. They'll start ranking and all that. Like it's important dispatch. Like this dispatch is way more important than you can imagine. Like I started to stutter, but like I'm trying to think of words right on top of my head. Like it's so important that whenever missions you do, you have to understand what they represent. What does it mean? What certain characters need to go into this certain mission, whatever. It's very important. And what I learned as time goes on, I started to understand like, oh, so this person supposed to go in this mission, that mission, this mission. If I get lucky, I get lucky. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things, certain times I got lucky here and there. So it is what it is. But overall, I just I'm just glad. You know what I'm saying? That I was able to. I'm just glad that I can just just do the missions and then see we go from there and that's pretty much it. So it's like it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give credit where it's due. So yeah, dispatching is actually pretty awesome. So so I like it. You know what I'm saying? It is actually pretty cool, and that's pretty much it. The another thing I kind of like about this game. Now this is a bit little picky too as well. It's also picky. Is the not the non-marketing. This game was not even marketed. If y'all do not know, this game was not marketed. It was made by a smaller studio, whatever. I forgot what it's called, but they little to no marketing. This game came out of no fucking where, out of nowhere, and it blew up the fucking internet completely. Like I had no idea what Dispatch was, the marketing or anything. Like they literally just put the game in the PlayStation Store, Xbox Store, whatever, Steam, whatever. Right? It's available everywhere, by the way. Um, and it came out of nowhere. Oh, fucking Shroud puking. That's funny as hell. Came out of nowhere. Um, and it just blew up. Blew up. 1 million copies, 2 million copies. It was just blew up out of nowhere. No marketing. Like, and I like games like that where you bank on no marketing on the game and you give people a try to see how it is and you give content creators a chance to play and see how it is, and many people around the world to play this. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, it it play a factor into it, and I like it. It's awesome that I was able to experience all of this. It was beautiful. And the crazy part about this, I had no idea about this game coming out until content creators were playing this. There were no marketing, no trailer, just a studio coming out of nowhere, just announcing, "Hey, we got Shroud, we got this game coming out. Go ahead, and give it a try." And I like that because sometimes people put a lot of heavy marketing to the game and everything else, the trailer and all that, and it costs a lot of money and all that. But this group of team developers, people who make this game, Dispatch, they put a little to no marketing into this game, and somehow it blew the fuck up, and it's absolutely amazing. It was beautiful. It was it was absolutely cool, and I like it. I like it a lot. I like it lots of all lots, and it's absolutely amazing. And once again, shout out to all the developers, the people that made this game, everyone who was involved in this game. Beef, don't eat, drink that blood. See, thank Robert for taking that blood out. But this game overall was amazing. I enjoyed Dispatch. Dispatch was a W. That's pretty much it. Obviously, while I rate the game, obviously, honestly, I get a 9.5 for sure. 9.5. 9.5. Despite the time events being too fast, despite the fucking black dot thing and the percentage thing started getting annoying from time to time. I hate those things. But the game overall, this felt more like a television than a game, and I rarely see that from time to time. It just felt like this game got something that's potential and everything else. It just felt good. You know what I'm saying? It felt amazing, and I felt and I enjoyed it every single second of it. Story, characters, dispatching, this game felt like more like a television that you will watch on a daily basis than a game. Than a game. It's amazing to me, and I rarely like I've been playing video games for over 20 plus years. I played video games since I was 3 years old, so I'm played video games for over 23 years. I've never seen a game where this game felt like more like a television show than a game that really like kind of sticks out, and I like it very much. It's absolutely amazing, and this game deserves every ounce of respect, and I'm glad to give this respect it deserves. Um, and I'm glad this game is a W overall. So 9.5 out of 10. That's my final score of this game. Now, where I think they're gonna go from here. Obviously, this past season two, I hope the developers, the people who made this game, the people who market this game, Dispatch 2 needs to be a thing. Either Dispatch 2 or Season 2. I don't think this should be a one and done thing. With the amount of support, 2 million copies, they have a chance to knock it out apart with Season 2 to make it interesting. Now, here's also the interesting part about this. Which one's the canon ending? That's the biggest question for a lot of people right now because on one hand people chose the Visigal as the ending where they kiss because she'd be on the stretcher and get shipped into the ambulance and they kiss. Well, on one hand, people chose Blonde Blazer, which is her right there, aka Mandy, which we found out was Mandy because I did the walkthrough and everything. And I platinum trophy this game. We find out that you can kiss Mandy through a car. And there's also a third option, which I chose. Is neither one of them. You know what I'm saying? I chose neither of them because, like, I tried. Blonde Blazer was like it's sign of a heartbreaker in my opinion, but Visigal was like, okay, she's kind of too freaky deaky, but I could give her a chance. But no, she kind of blew it for me. So I was like, neither. But Maluva can holler at me. Sorry, Sonar, you got to take a step back. Sorry, Morse Critical. I need to talk to her for a second. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Sorry. But anyways, besides that though, um, I wonder what's gonna happen. Either we're gonna get another superhero and Visigal's the super not superhero. I wonder it's gonna like are we gonna get like a Visigal being the super villain, or the canon end is gonna be either you kissing Visigal or you kissing Blind Blazer. Either way, I'm interested in what they're gonna do, what the developers gonna do for season two of Dispatch, or Dispatch two, whatever they decide to do. I'm down with whatever. So whatever they decide to do, I'm cool with it, and we'll wait and see. They sold over 2 million copies. Congratulations to them. I will give a round of applause on that one. And I enjoyed this game overall. This game was fantastic. It was just amazing. I hope they make Dispatch 2 or Season 2, whatever, or Dispatch, whatever they decide to do. I'll be down to play it for sure. But like I said, I'm not a fan. Also, I'm not a fan of the fact that you have to wait like at least a week or so for another episode to come out too as well. Um, but because like if I'm buying the game for fully for $30, $40, I better get all the episodes coming out at once. But unfortunately, the way how they did it what Telltale series did. They did what Telltale company incorporation did, where they make one episode and you have to wait another week or two for another episode. I'm not doing all this shit. I'm gonna wait. I want all the episodes coming out at once. I'm the type of person that waits for all the episodes come out at once. So that a way that I can play all of it simultaneously and you don't have to worry about waiting for a week or two or so. So this is what Dispatch did. You have to wait like a certain amount of weeks or whatever and everything else. And it was annoying, but you know what? Um overall, I still enjoyed this game. And yes, if Dispatch 2 or Season 2 does come out, I will play it, but I'm probably gonna play maybe one episode of it. But then after that, though, I'm gonna wait until the whole entire episode comes out for the whole entire whole entire season of Dispatch 2 or Season 2, whatever, and we'll see if we go from there. And yeah, but that's pretty much it, man. I ain't got nothing to say, man. That's for all my thoughts, opinions on Dispatch. Let me know in the comment section down below how you feel about Dispatch. You think it's a W or L? And with that being said, thank y'all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. This game was amazing. I highly recommend you play it if you haven't played it already. Pretty fun, fantastic, awesome game, head to toe. Really, no bad things about this game overall. I only got two, but overall, it's pretty good. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So with that being said, thank y'all for watching. Uh, thank you all the support of the Dispatch series and everything else on his channel so far. Road to 600 subscribers. And with that being said, thank y'all for watching. As always, take care. I'm out. Peace. All right, so this is Dispatch right here. Obviously, I put in all the hour into Dispatch. Over 28 hours, 100% complete the game. Um, yeah, I had to do all the three. We had to do a lot of like three slot saves and all that type of stuff to do the different endings and all that to get the trophy you guys saw in the beginning of the video. So there you guys go, 28 plus hours, got all that done. And here's another one right here. What I did all the plow trophy and dispatch and everything else. 100% it, you know what I'm saying? 36 out of 36, no problem. It says 2.3 ultra rare and all that type of stuff, but then mainly is that because you got to go through three different like slots to do like uh three different endings and all type of stuff. There's like three different endings for this whole entire game. If you want to go do all that, it took me about 28 hours to do these, but it could have been shorter done. But if I'm being honest with you, it's not that hard for real. You just do certain things or look at a guideline, do all these. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, done dispatch.